Hello, and welcome to this video. So I'm going to be doing a video on Steel Path survival and endurance running. So this will be how to survive through high level missions, abusing shield gating, and how to set up shield gating properly. Hope it's useful. Like the video, ask me questions in comments, whatever. Cool. Okay, so what is a shield gate? So shield gating is basically when your shield is broken from full to zero in one bullet, you get 1 second of invincibility. That means no damage will go onto your health. If you have 300 shield and 300 health, and you take 600 damage, that will only break the shield and not touch your health at all. Now, if you have, for example, half shield, and it goes from half to zero in one bullet, you only have 0.1 seconds of invincibility, or something around that margin. It's a very small time period. I don't know the exact number, but it's a very small time period. And so the whole idea is to keep your shield as high as possible, if not max, pretty much all the time, as soon as it breaks. Now, there's a few different ways we can do this, and first of all, it's extending the invincibility period. Now, we can do this through a different variety of ways, some of them being focus score related, some of them being mods, and let's take a look at a couple of those now. So the first way we extend that time period is rolling guard. Rolling guard extends the invincibility period by 3 seconds. Now, all this means is, when your shield breaks, you're going to have 1 second of invincibility. You can't physically see that. Your health bar does not go grey, but it's there. As soon as that shield breaks, if you roll, you're now invincible for an extra 3 seconds. That gives you a lot longer to refill your shield using some of the methods we'll talk about later. Another method to extend the invincibility period is using specific focus scores. Now, one of these is Vazarin. So Vazarin has protective dash. I'm not calling it sling because void sling is stupid. So all you do here, you dash through your frame and you're invincible for an extra 5 seconds. Now this is very useful, especially if your rolling guard is still on cooldown. If you're in one of those situations where you're being shot from literally everywhere and it's very hard to fill your shield, protective sling is really useful. So before the Angels patch, whatever this patch is called, people would run this for Steel Path Disruption, as there was no other good thing to run. I suppose you could run Naramon for the combo, but if you were using gun-based level caps, you would really use this. If you do Void Cascade level cap, I recommend running Majora instead, but Vazarin is still very useful. The next method of refilling the shield faster is by lowering our max shield. Now this one you've probably seen people use if you've ever done Steel Path or endurance runs, and that is the Decaying Dragon Key. So this one, shields are greatly reduced while the key is equipped. Now this actually sounds like a debuff, but it's not, because for Steel Path it helps us refill our shields much faster, and that gives us longer shield gating and more consistent shield gating. Because you imagine trying to refill 500 shield, it's going to take a lot longer than refilling 50 shield. So with this key equipped, this drops my shield probably to less than 100. So it's very easy for me to fill that up now. And now finally, the most important part is how we regen the shield faster. So this is how I do it. On my primer, I run 2 auger mods. Now these auger mods, as you can see, 80% of energy spent on abilities is converted to shields. You don't even need to level these up, as you can see, it just boosts the set bonus. So these 2 always give me 80%, even if I don't run one on my frame. Now, what this means is, every time I cast an ability, I get shield back. So if I use 100 energy, I get... if I use 100 energy, I get 80 shield back from that. Now, this can be enhanced by... That's not the right frame. By using an auger mod on your frame as well. So as you can see, I now get 120. So my explanation for this, because I have high efficiency on this frame, I run an extra mod to boost my shield gating. So my abilities are very, very cheap. As you can see, 17, 24. They're really cheap abilities, so I run an extra one here to boost that up. Now with Gauss, for example, you don't need an extra one on the build, and the reason for that, this gives you extra shield regen. This gives you damage reduction as far as I'm aware. So Gauss takes a lot less damage and he regens his shield faster, so you do not need one on Gauss. Framed, I don't think I run one on Revenant either, because Revenant doesn't really take damage. Yeah, Revenant doesn't take damage, so you don't really need one on here. But because my efficiency is so low, I'm going to regen shields really fast anyway. So that explains why we use Augur mods, keys, and rolling guard. Now I'm going to go into a game, a mission, and I'll show you how the shield gating works. Okay, so I'm here on Steel Path, using my Ash Prime, and as you can see, with the key on, my max shield is 94. Now that's not a lot, however, these enemies one-shot your shield anyway, so it doesn't make a difference. Let's see if we can get a good example of what the shield gating looks like. There you go, see, I just got hit by that scorpion, and it didn't damage my health at all. That's because I had 1 second of invincibility. Okay, so now let's have a look at using Protective Dash to refill our shield. So, let's say I roll, and now I'm being shot at again. Oh no, my rolling guard is on cooldown. You would just dash into the frame, and as you can see, I have a lot longer now. And I can roll again. Now obviously this combo, you can continuously keep doing this combo if you really don't want to shield gate like I've been explaining, but this combo is a bit stupid, and you can become invincible with it pretty much, but it's really boring to do, so I don't recommend you use this. And now let's take a look at using our abilities to refill our shield. So for example, obviously I'm playing Ash Prime, so I'm going to be invisible most of the time. But let's get shot and I'll refill my shield. So I roll, cast my 2, cast my 3, and as you can see, my shield is almost full again. Now, I have to wait 15 seconds for, to not be invisible again. Oh, rip the cat. So during a normal mission, obviously, I would be killing these guys. Yada yada yada, blah blah blah, and I would get energy back. Obviously, I run Arcane Energize, so it's no issue for me to get energy at all. So again, oh no, cast my invisible, throw a couple of shurikens, and I'm back to max pretty much. And that's pretty much all you need to do. It's really, really simple. And obviously, if you were in a 4-man squad going for a level cap, there's going to be enemies everywhere. There you go, like another piece of energy. So I'm back to max. Even if you cast abilities to refill your shield, you never really run out. So this guy shoots me. Oh no, I'm on a status effect. That's exactly what Rolling Guard is for. And there you go. Rolling Guard is the best mod ever. Like if you get hit with Slash, you roll. You get hit with Heat, you roll. Electricity, you roll, and you'll never die. So, yeah. Alright, so hopefully that was useful. Leave me questions in comments or DM me on Discord, whatever. Up to you. And like the video if you liked it. Alright, peace out.